Sword Saint? What business do you have here? It seems that you're hard of hearing despite being so young. I instructed you to step out, since I only have business with him. Aren't you being quite aggressive? You're telling me that you have something to discuss with Hunter Kim Gong-ja in private? Get out this instant. Don't make me ask you again. You can't get what you want just by throwing a tantrum. Or did you forget such common sense due to old age? Oh dear Sword Saint. Hunter Gong-ja has officially joined the 5 great guilds. We will take any attacks against him as a declaration of war against us. I don't know what you're planning, but don't think that the Vigilante Corps will stand by and watch this happen. Ha! So you're confessing to how all the guilds are in on it. It is as I presumed. In on it? Now you've really lost me. Sword Saint, I've already gotten multiple reports of your human hunting one. The Vigilante Corps doesn't have time to interfere with your execution of personal justice. However, it's a different story if it's happening right in front of my eyes. I will stop you, even if it costs me my life. Do you truly think you can stop me? No, I do not. But I will fight you with all I have, and I will die doing so. And the moment I die, you will be nothing more than a scummy murderer that killed an innocent person. If you desire to live what little life you have remaining as a murderer, feel free to fight me. This is a weakness I found out during my last life. Miss Paladin, you are the only one here to have never harmed another human being, all right. I shall put my faith in you as well. Sword Saint is weak against innocent people. That's why she is the only guild leader that I brought with me. To the brutal morals of Sword Saint, Paladin's kill count of 0 should make her seem like a true saintess. And there's another person as well. Excuse me. I don't know what's happening. But this CU customer is my savior. Babylon doesn't have laws like the outside world. But I won't forgive you for laying a hand on my customer, even if you are the Sword Saint. Things have been hard with gangsters having made a ruckus a few days ago as well. I'm sorry, but please leave my store. I'm officially requesting you to vacate the premises. It's like type advantages in Pokemon. Though they might not have the might to face off against Sword Saint, good people like them are the only ones that can stop him. What will you do? If you truly want to fall into the gutter, I'll gladly tussle. Today just isn't the day. Nice. That's step 2 complete. Now I can at least have a few words with the Sword Saint before he tries to kill me. Sword Saint Nim, I'll be waiting for you at the field north of the city, tomorrow at noon. It's okay if you come, but it's also okay if you don't. I'll be waiting there by myself. If you perhaps want to find out what kind of a person I am, please come tomorrow. I almost saw my life flash before my eyes. I can't believe we met the killer demon when night hasn't even greeted us yet. Is Sword Saint well known as the killer demon? It's not a well-known fact, but at least all the 5 great guild leaders are aware of it. Apparently, he lost his daughter and son-in-law to a heinous murderer. I don't know all the details since he's an old man who doesn't like to talk about himself much. Because of that, he shows murderers no mercy. Besides, we are unable to do anything at the moment due to lack of evidence. It should be obvious, but everything I've just told you is a secret, right? Gramps told me that before. He said only his grandchildren barely survived or something like that. Why are you only sharing that now? You never asked. Well, it's not like I don't sympathize with Sword Saint. You end up coming across all types of criminals while working in the Vigilante Corps. When talking with some of them, you can't help but sometimes wonder if such human beings should be allowed to live. Preemptively killing someone who deserves to die. Even I'm tempted by such thoughts sometimes. All the major guild leaders each have their own story. Since you're now in the same boat as us, you'll find out soon enough. But there are plenty of things that are filthy rotten. I wonder how you will respond to them. We ended up getting sidetracked. So, how much do potions here cost? The Vigilante Corps is always tight on budget, so it'll be problematic if they're too expensive. The next day, 3 minutes and 21 seconds. A similar atmosphere as my last life, except for some differences. Courtesy of moi. You truly are alone. Are you so utterly confident that you believe you can face me alone? Having said that, I do suppose someone who has committed so much slaughter would be proud of their skills. Zombie, are you okay?
I'm okay.
It's just that my heart ached a bit. Sword Saint Nim, there is something I wish to tell you. I know why you want to kill me so much. A guilty conscience truly needs no accuser. So you are aware of your own sins. I know it's because of the skill eyes of a detective. How do you know that? Please trust what I'm about to tell you. Everyone has their own stubbornness. With Sword Saint, it's his skill. After living according to his stubbornness, that stubbornness became this old man's life. What I am about to try to do is convince the Sword Saint to deny the life that he has lived till now. It's a tall order, but I'll just have to bet my life on it. Sword Saint Nim, I am a prophet. What? To be more precise, I have a skill that is similar to prophesying. Thanks to that skill, I learned that you have the eyes of a detective skill. If I do nothing here, you will try to kill me while I end up asking why I have to die. That's when you will tell me that according to your skill, the number 4093 is on top of my head. Yes. Tell me the number of fingers I'm holding up with my left hand right now. It shouldn't be difficult for a prophet. I knew he would be like this. If you are unable to guess correctly, I'll deem that you are a liar. It's as I expected. What? You have died. You will return 24 hours back to the past. Yes. I see that you are trying to hide your left hand behind your back. Next, you will ask me to guess how many fingers you are holding up behind your back, telling me that it shouldn't be hard if I am a real prophet. Sword Saint Nim, please trust me. I'm telling you the truth about my skill. Killing me here will be a piece of cake. But without me, clearing floor 12 safely will be impossible. Stop. Wait a minute. This is not enough. Instead of a prophecy skill, you might have an X-ray or mind-reading skill. How dare you think you could prove that you are a prophet with just, yep. I knew that once wouldn't suffice. You have died. You will return 24 hours back to the past. No, this is still not enough. Prove to me that there hasn't been some other tomfoolery. I knew it wouldn't be easy to persuade someone. You have died. You will return 24 hours back to the past. Sword Saint Nim, you shouldn't kill me here, or else there will be countless casualties on floor 12. I'm telling the truth. Even more so if that person is an old man that has become a master of his craft. You have died. You will return 24 hours back to the past. Please believe me, but that's fine. Test me as many times as you want. You have died. Whether it takes a week or a fortnight, I know I can persuade you. You will return 24 hours back to the past. My death is longer than your life. I'm not saying I'm innocent. I'm not asking you to spare me forever either. Then what is it? 5 days. Please don't kill me for the next 5 days, and follow me around so you can judge with your own eyes whether I am a bastard that deserves to die or not. It seems as though you still don't believe my words. Time for the final blow. In the far future, you will tell me something, saying that the you now would believe that I am a prophet if I were to tell you this. Warriors, the ones who choose to climb the tower. And what might that be? Sword Emperor, your faith will be tested. I don't know whose alias it is, but you told me that saying that name would suffice. The answer you find will serve as a reminder of who you really are. This is how you are destined to learn about yourself. Young man, did you say you wanted 5 days? I accept. I shall follow you for the next 5 days. I shall closely observe every movement, word, and behavior from you. After that, I shall judge whether or not you deserve to die, and if you came to me because you truly are a prophet. Will that suffice? Yes, that'll be more than enough. I want to sincerely thank you. I did it. I made a deal with the guild leaders. One hero has died. At least for now, the Sword Saint will trust me. I achieved all the conditions required to prevent unnecessary casualties on floor 12. Well then, Sword Saint Nim, I shall see you on the next floor. All those who wish to climb the tower, transfer. I wish you the best. Wait, only the top 10 are going to be summoned? Won't old man Marcus also be there? What are you going to do? If the old man spots you, he's going to come at you like a madman. Don't worry so much. The worst that can happen is me dying. Are you being for real right now? I'm saying that it's fine because I have a plan. Transfer complete. Is this Egypt Empire's palace?
Ojo.
to be summoned to a place like this. Hunter Kim Gongja. You were amazing. Heretic Inquisitor? He became younger by using his ability. I was quite entertained by your performance on floor 11. To use the NPCs like that, you were using an unusual sword. Is it perhaps a reward from floor 10? Well, yes. I thought so. Using the floor 10 reward to blitz through floor 11. Your practicality is absolutely astonishing. No, well, it's not that amazing. Holy technique, God of flesh. What a surprise, sword saint. Since when did you become an assassin? Move aside. I will be killing that man. Pardon me, but by that man, do you perhaps mean Hunter Kim Gongja? That is correct. And if you don't move aside, I will cut off one of your arms in the process. That would be quite the pickle. I have a lot of uses for my arm, and if we let Hunter Kim Gongja die, the reputation of the 5 great guilds will fall to the ground. May I please know the reason why you are after Hunter Kim Gongja? I have no obligation to tell you. Does that mean you're not willing to back down, sir? Holy technique, God of teleportation. Damn pesky fruit flies. You monstrous old man. What do you need to fucking eat to still be this healthy? The real young ones would laugh. Even you're past your 40s, aren't you? Old, my ass. Life starts in your 405. How do you not know that? Chun Woon Clan Master. It is true that you are old. Just look at your face. That thing is on my team, right? Focus on the fight in front of you, Viper. We are at a disadvantage in this fight. That is certainly true as it stands. Countess, please give me just 10k gold, 15% compound interest. No interest if completely repaid within 3 months. Does that sound like an acceptable condition? You've misunderstood my words. I didn't ask to borrow. Excuse me. Are you demanding charity from a business person? Yes. It's dirty money anyways. Donate it to the temple and go to heaven. He's even more of a nasty thief than me. Withdraw. 10k gold. Thank you for the payment. Holy technique. God of donation. Imbuing holy attribute body strengthening. Buff targets Paladin Viper. Buff duration 300 seconds. Gold shall grasp our hands. Holy technique complete. The gold coins are, starting now, for 300 seconds, Paladin and the Chunwoon Clan Master will be completely different. Even if it's you, you'll struggle dealing with me, Countess, Paladin and the Celestial Clan Master. Also, the Countess has yet to run out of money. If you like, we can test out which comes first, your death or the Countess's bankruptcy. Seriously, why do you have to drag my money into this? Let me add a word of advice. There will be more than just foregoing after you. I'm going to make it clear that I will join the fight as well. Hunter Kim Gongja made an official agreement with the 5 guilds yesterday. Agreement? Yep. Currently, Hunter Kim Gongja has joined all 5 guilds with the same qualifications as a guild master. Therefore, Sword Saint, if you point your sword at him, that is akin to pointing your sword at us. Do you really think you can face all of us? This was the plan I'd come up with. Do you remember the words I said? On floor 11? What words? There are 2 ways to fight against a strong opponent. One is to have enough raw power to crush an army by yourself, and the other is to raise an army yourself. A solo player is powerless against a hunter in a mighty alliance. Sir Sword Saint, let's have a conversation. A conversation? Yes. Honestly, I'm shocked by this whole ordeal. I don't know why you are attacking. This may be the first time you've seen me, but I've been a big fan of yours for a while. He's not buying it. The sword probably Saint still assumes that I'm an assassin sent by the Black Dragon to dodge my sword. You truly are an exceptional assassin. From an outsider's perspective, you're more than just a little bizarre zombie. And in Gramps' eyes, you would most certainly seem like an underling raised by a major guild and not just some upstart hunter. 4093 in other words, scheming together. Ha! The outside world and the Babylon really aren't much different. After I entered the tower, you guys pressured me every day. To join a guild. However, I firmly rejected your offers. Do you all know why? In this tower, I wanted to show people that one could stand on top by himself. Bloodline, nationality, affiliation. Unlike the outside world that reeks, tangled up by such lowly things. One can become the greatest here with just a single sword. They can succeed with just talent and effort. I wanted to deliver such hopes to the people. Yet what have you bastards been doing? You have all already become stagnant, moldy mud water. How could you, of all people, say such a thing? You survived by yourself because you only cared about yourself. Had you helped out, many more hunters could have survived. You were the only one to not help with the Floor 5 raid, and Floor 7 as well as Floor 9. The casualties could have been cut in half if you had just helped, Gramps. Had you used your outside influence to help, the current food shortage wouldn't have been as bad. That's not all. The current Tower Society could have been established much more securely. We're rotting mud water? If that's true, you are a child without a sense of responsibility. If you are rank 1, display a sense of responsibility befitting that of rank 1. Silence. You're all grown adults, yet you can't stop yapping. Do you all think I'm your actual grandfather or something? Cut the bullcrap. If you want to fight, fight with your swords. As expected from Gramps. Like my one and only disciple, you guys still fight even with just 10 people around. Don't retreat. If we are pushed back here, it will be the end for the Empire. Of that's impossible. There are too many enemies. Even the Floor 11 NPCs came together in order to save their country. Hunter Kim Gongja. This has nothing to do with you. It's about something more serious than you. I understand that. I really do. But as hunters, shouldn't we first focus on clearing Floor 12? Instead of pointing fingers and holding a grudge, shouldn't we act better than the NPCs? Not worse? They're asking for your help. Even if they might be just NPCs, they say that their nation is on the brink of collapsing. I leave the fate of my empire in your hands. How can we, the summoned heroes, put the empire second? Is there really much to being a hero? If you solve problems that others can't, you're heroes. You insolent. Let's focus and clear the rest of the stages like Floor 11. Kim Gongja is right. H. Paladin? It is hard to understand why the Sword Saint suddenly attacked Kim Gongja, but at the very least, it is clear that this is not the time for us to be fighting amongst each other. I'll make a small sacrifice. Everyone, watch closely. Lie detection rank A effect. You are able to know whether someone is telling a lie or not. This effect applies to not just people but also NPC and monsters. However, something that the other party believes as the truth might be objectively false to believe. To suspect. In the end, the final choice is always up to you. However, there is no guarantee that people will believe your words. As you all can see, I have an ability that lets me discern people's lies. It is not an exaggeration to say that this skill was what got me to the position of Vice Captain of the Vigilante Corps. Sword Saint. Kim Gongja. If you two will trust in me, I will guarantee the validity of your statements. Suspicion is a poison that gnaws away at people. Truth is the antidote. Isn't this the perfect opportunity? We can't do anything about the distrust that has built up till now, but we can at least cooperate on Floor 12. To clear SUS pick ions raised by a skill by using another skill. I'm fine with that, Miss Paladin. You are the only one here to have never harmed another human being. 100 all right. I shall put my faith in you as well. Gee then Sword Saint, please ask Kim Gongja. I will put my honor as well as the honor of the Vigilante Corps on the line, and fairly validify your answers. Then I shall proceed, as both are in agreement. Hunter Kim Gongja, you have murdered over 4,000 people. Is that true? Yes. Aha! Do you all see? You lowly filth. To be using this man as an assassin for who knows what. It is false. Kim Gongja replied to your question, yes. With that answer was a lie. In other words, he has not killed 4,000 people. Do you have any more questions? What a weird question to begin with. Can one person even kill that many people? Teach that's because you guys have raised this young man as an elite assassin. That's right. I am an elite assassin. That is a lie. Paladin, I have completely misjudged you. I believed that if it was you, you would mediate without lying. Isn't that why I asked you at the start? If you would actually trust me, are you going to go back on your words now? Wait. It is impossible that he hasn't murdered a single person. Ah, that's right. It is the truth. But it is exactly one person. It is the truth. Of course, murder is still murder. However, that bastard really deserved it. It is the truth. Not only did he try to kill me first, he was actually, in fact, an unbelievable mass murderer. They are all the truth. Ah, what an interesting theory. It would have been great if it was true. Unfortunately, yesterday was the first time we met Hunter Kim Gongja. Sigh. Gramps, I told you before that you'd be doomed by relying on stuff like skills. Alright, I've answered all your case tie-ins. It seems like there was a great misunderstanding on both sides. I'm glad that it was merely a misunderstanding. But, had the guildmasters not protected me, I probably would have died, right? I think at this point, I need to receive an apology from you. What do you think, Mr. Sword Saint? I think at this point, I need to receive a word of apology from you. What do you think, Mr. Sword Saint? It is the complete truth. You are fully in the wrong. Apologize to Kim Gongja already, Sword Saint. I to that hunter. How will he act? Though famed for being clean, the paladin is still a member of the 5 great guilds. Will he claim that the paladin lied? So you are all conspiring together to fool me, or will he reveal his skill card to exonerate himself? Though it won't fit his image, it will be the perfect evidence. Did you say your name was Kim Gongja? Yes, sir. He might try to silence me by killing me, just like the Sword Emperor. If you have truly never massacred innocent people. Oftentimes, when people are in the wrong, they make excuses or distrust others, just like how the Flame Emperor revealed his evil nature by choosing to silence me. No. This isn't right. With how the Sword Saint resolves this, he will decide on his own what kind of a person he is. Please let me try this again. I sincerely apologize. I was in the wrong. I thought lightly and lightly made an assumption, which almost made me lightly kill someone. Up until now, from my own judgment, I believed that anyone who deserved to die should be purged from this world, even if just a second sooner. I killed according to my beliefs. However, from this point on, that shall never happen again. The old swordsman. Instead of doubting the paladin or making excuses with his skills, words alone are useless. If there is anything you desire, I shall do it. Or even killing me to silence me, he instead accepted his faults. At least, that would be the gentlemanly thing to say. However, please spare me from taking my own life. I beseech thee. Please forgive this shameless old geezer so that he may live on to reach the top of this tower. He pleaded without hesitation to the greenhorn hunter. I am sorry. I might be in the wrong. From now on, I will never kill anyone simply because of my skill. And I want to live, so please forgive me. They are all truth. Sir Sword Saint, please teach me the sword. Well, to be more precise, from now on, please accept my request for a duel whenever I ask. I somehow ended up having a teacher, but I don't actually have anyone to duel with. Keeping my promise to the guardian spirit, it will be great to partner up with the Sword Saint here. And it'll result in my gain and growth. If the Sword Saint could be my duel partner. I'm sorry. Please let me try this again. To be honest, I could forgive you without any payment. However, I would feel embarrassed from appearing to be the bigger man. And I'm not someone that great. I would feel content with just someone as great as the Sword Saint not viewing me as his enemy. Swords were crossed, so I feel a bit ashamed to forgive you, pretending to be the bigger man. That's why I want you, the Sword Saint, to teach me your best sword technique. Fucking hell. I feel so embarrassed. How was the Sword Saint able to let out all his equals' feelings like that? Unbelievably. Amazingly. That was all the truth. Are you being serious? You're okay not asking for anything, but you won't? Because you're too embarrassed to act all high and mighty? How should I say this? After watching children immaturely preoccupied with self-profit. It is surprising to see someone like Hunter Kim Gongja after so long. Oh, how beautiful of a sight is this? Someone who earnestly apologizes with someone who earnestly forgives. Humans fight without end. That is why a true apology is a holy miracle. Stop being so noisy, and shut the fuck up. Huyer. I hate to say this after such a happy ending, but doesn't this mean that my 10k gold was wasted for nothing? For me to have Misunderstood such a kind young man. Oh, excuse me, you wanted a dual partner? Of course, it would be a pleasure. I would be elated to do so any time. Sir Sword Saint? Please call me Grandpa Marcus. Pardon, Gongja. How old are you, young man? You can't be older than 30. In the outside world, I have a very kind granddaughter. If she ever enters the tower, I promise to sell her on your charms. I'm really okay. Are you currently implying that you're not interested in my granddaughter? Yes. I'm sorry, but I'm just not interested at all in seeing someone. Nonsense. The spring of love cannot be absent from youth. When you are in love, you are able to see what you couldn't before, such as your own depravity. Do you know how important it is to acknowledge your own depravity? It was the year I'd become 16. What did I say? I told you he was a boomer geezer. Do you know what a boomer is? Someone is a boomer when they won't listen to others. If it were to be put nicely, you could say he has a spine. He has such a spine that he might ascend to godhood with it. Anyway, do not worry, young man. I didn't know that, nor did I want to find out. From now on, I promise to properly look after you. Your clothes are very shabby. Let's start with a suit. Should I just fucking kill myself and start today over? Welcome, Hunter Kim Gongja. You ranked first while clearing floor 11. Receiving floor 11 clear reward. I know a highly skilled tailor. Are you listening, young man? Since I ranked it's rewarding me first. I did hear about the clear conditions for floors 12 to 20. Before my return, I wonder what the reward will be. Please pick from the following 2 rewards. Goddess of Protection. Explanation: the goddess protecting the Ejim Empire was deeply moved by your efforts. The goddess has decided to bestow an important position in the empire to you. You may become the empire's chancellor, the great general, or even the head knight. Once you select your position, you will also receive abilities and status deserving of the position. O herd of the goddess, gather up forces with your fellow heroes and destroy the Demon King's core on floor 20. However, you may not select the goddess's reward if you select the Demon King's reward. This I've heard of. The theme from floor 2 to floor 20 is role-playing. Hunters take up positions within the Ejim Empire and receive abilities and status of said positions. And the top contributors of the previous stage are given the exclusive right to select the special positions before anyone else, displaying the special classes available for floor 12. Ejim Empire's Chancellor, Ejim Empire's Great General, Ejim Empire's Minister of Finance, Ejim Empire's Minister of Foreign Affairs, Ejim Empire's Head Knight, Ejim Empire's Head Royal Bodyguard. Before, I could only choose from positions like Security Guard, but what is this Demon King's reward? Demon King of the Autumn Rain. Explanation: the Demon King was deeply moved by your efforts. The Demon King is asking for your cooperation in secrecy. The Demon King promises the exact same reward as the goddess, but with one additional gift. Kill all the top 10 heroes except for yourself. If you achieve such a feat, the Demon King's authority will immediately ascend you to floor 99. Asterisk: however, only one person out of the top may 10th receive the Demon King's reward. If multiple people choose this reward, it will randomly select one person. If no one chooses this reward, the Demon King's reward will perish. Kill all the top 10 heroes except for yourself. If you achieve such a feat, the Demon King's authority will immediately ascend you to floor 99. However, only one person out of the top may 10th receive the Demon King's reward. What? Why is he suddenly staring into thin air? If I kill everyone here, I can make my way to floor 99 in one go? Hunter Kim Gongja. Please pick from the following 2 rewards. Please pick from the following 2 rewards. This is a trap. This is definitely a trap. Don't fall for it, zombie. I know that. Of course it's a trap. Because there is no way the Flame Retard wouldn't have chosen the Demon King's reward. The Flame Retard would have definitely chosen the Demon King's reward. However, instead of floor 99, he was only at floor 40. Therefore, the Demon King's reward is a trap. He probably chose the Demon King's reward first, and once he realized it was a trap, returned back to the past. But I'm honestly quite tempted. What if I just went and died once to the floor 99 boss monster? Gongja, please don't do that. Look at me. I'm the Sword Emperor. I'm someone that got to floor 99 and failed. I'm telling you this now, but this is a trap. An absolutely nasty one at that. With your current skills, you can't kill the rest of the top 10. And even if you somehow did, you won't make it through floor 99. Is the floor 99 boss monster that strong? There isn't one. Floor 99 doesn't have something like a boss monster. Instead, something much more sinister. Sigh. Anyways, this is a trap. I've warned you. What's there for you to act like this? I've never seen you act this way. You're scaring me. I don't want to admit it, but you're doing well. Just keep doing what you've been doing. Then you'll be able to naturally clear floor 99. Alright, then let's go for a mulligan. A mulligan? Yeah. I want to only pick the safest route. I'll even ignore the reward. I just want to see how things turn out. Even the goddess's reward? Why? You don't have to go that far. It's okay. I'm taking one step back so that I can take 2 steps forward. Everyone, currently the floor 11 rewards are displayed for me. Is that so? That's great. I've been bored wondering how long I'd have to wait for the quest. Once you select your reward, we should get our turns according to our ranks. So, take your time choosing. Right? I've already made a decision. I won't be selecting a reward. What? You have not selected a stage reward. The goddess of protection is confused by your decision. The demon king of the autumn rain laughs hysterically. Kim Gongja? What have you just done? So is it my turn as second place? I can see it now too. I now understand. You've made the safest decision. But was it really necessary for you to yield your reward? I might be worrying like a geezer, but if you're only ever careful, you'll forever remain in place. Thank you for your concern, but I won't regret it. If that's true, I'm glad. But that's a tactic that I don't think I can copy. I'll be picking the goddess's reward. Also, I'll be picking Ejim Empire's head knight 1. We swear our loyalty to the greatest sword of the empire. So this is how our roles are assigned. Aha, so that's how it is. I get it now too. It's like a game of Mafia. I don't understand a single thing you're all saying. Don't worry. I'll show you right away. Take a look. Everyone. A Demon King's reward goddess's reward. Floor 99? Seriously, this is... Yep. Similar to a game of Mafia. For convenience, why don't we call the people who side with the goddess as heroes and the one who sides with the Demon King as the traitor? Except there's one major difference. The traitor is at a greater disadvantage than in a game of Mafia. We have 9 heroes, and we even have the vice captain of the Vigilante Corps. He's right. If you guys can trust me, we'll be able to weed out the traitor. As you can see, this game completely favors the heroes. Hunter Kim Gongja. I think it was rash of you to give up the reward. I do respect your decision, but with that, I'll pick Empire's great general. We swear our loyalty to the highest flag of the Empire. So you're saying that picking a reward is more beneficial? Then I'm choosing Head Royal Bodyguard 1. Then I shall choose Minister of Foreign Affairs. It seems like the best option for me. I'll take the role of Chancellor. Please do me a favor. No matter what, don't select the Demon King. Don't forget, if no one picks that reward, it'll perish on its own. Don't worry. Of course, I'll be the Minister of Finance. Finalizing reward distribution. Will you be alright? I get that you're going for a mulligan, but isn't this going too far? No. This is the right answer. When should you run towards your prey? And when should you give up and retreat? All the top contributors have made their decisions. Kim Gongja, Sword Saint, Heretic Inquisitor, Viper, Paladin, Witch, Countess, Reward Forfeiter 1. People who have received the goddess's reward. People who have received the Demon King's reward. 1. All the top contributors have made their decisions. How foolish. I told you guys that no matter what, don't pick the Demon King's reward. Oh, how surprising. Picking the Demon King's reward even though it's a game where the traitor is at a complete disadvantage. God damn it. This atmosphere. It's just like when we were first raiding the tower. I have chills running up my back. A few people are definitely dying today. You mean when the 5 great guilds were the 10 great guilds? Truly many died then. And we killed many. Paladin. Interrogate everyone with lie detection now. May fortune be with you all. Don't leave a single one out. I shall declare this as the master of the Black Dragons. I don't know who betrayed us, but to them, I will present the most painful death. Paladin. Immediately interrogate everyone using lie detection. If even a single person refuses to answer, I will kill them right here right now. Let's start by declaring that I am innocent. Hunter Kim Gongja. Since you gave up on the reward, you are clear of suspicion. However, I shall still ask. Did you select the Demon King's reward? No, it is the truth. Sword Saint. Have you selected the Demon King's reward? Swearing upon all my honor, I have not. It isn't me either. I don't want to die to the Black Dragon Master yet. Fuck. I'm telling you, it ain't me. It is not me either. They were all truth. Black Dragon Master. Have you selected the Demon King's reward? No. It wasn't me. It is the truth. Wait, it wasn't one of the 10 people? Then who exactly is the traitor? The goddess of protection laments the hero's foolishness. The Demon King of Autumn Rain laughs hysterically. Do not panic. The traitor might have a skill that hides their lies. It might sound crazy, but there could also be someone with a multiple personality. It isn't entirely impossible. Or the dirty traitor might just be thy. You're accusing us right now? That is correct. Even if Miss Paladin isn't the traitor, it is possible that she is lying for the sake of the 5 guilds. Objection. It is entirely within the realms of possibility that I am the traitor. But the important part is for us to not lose our cool and rationality. Have we not broken through countless trials together before? If we trust in each other again. Ha ha ha. You're so pure, Vice Captain. Trust, you say. Those are beautiful words. However, it takes a long time to build up trust. It took a whole 10 years for us to become the 5 guilds and cooperate with each other. In other words, I'm finding it hard to trust anyone other than the 5 great guilds. But also it seems quite inefficient to take 10 years to build trust with the other hunters here. Wait, now isn't the time to think about efficiency. Heretic Inquisitor. I beg of you. Holy Technique. God of Flesh. Viper, you take care of rank 10. Heretic Inquisitor. Stop. Holy Technique. God of Teleportation. One hero has died. He was not the Demon King's agent. You filthy youngsters. You're finally revealing your true colors. One hero has died. He was not the Demon King's agent. Nothing changed. If you do not stop immediately, I shall personally Holy Technique. One hero has died. He was not the Demon King's agent. None of the 3 were it. We're now in quite the pickle. I was sure it would be one of the 3. However, the culprit is still among us. Our bonds of 10 years are about to crumble apart in an instant. I told you to wait. I clearly asked you to wait. I pleaded with you to keep your cool. Yet as always, what a strange thing to say, Vice Captain. I am being cool-headed. With my cool head, I judged that one of those 3 had the highest likelihood of being the traitor. God damn it. I might have been wrong in the end, but luckily, this scene won't be leaked to the media. Hey, religious nuthead. Give me a heads up first before killing someone. This is quite serious indeed. I can't complete the rituals for the holy techniques without both hands. I apologize, everyone. I am unable to be of any help right now. Is that the problem? Right now? Somebody. Help. Me. I'm about to die. Hunter Kim Gongja. I shall trust in your judgment. As the only person to pass up on the rewards, you are the only one who is 100% not the traitor. So please, I ask of you, please stop the Sword Saint. That's a good idea. Being democratic isn't the best option right now. It will be better to consolidate power and assign it to someone who is definitely not the traitor. I shall also pass my authority on to Hunter Kim Gongja. Until we catch the traitor, I shall not trust in my own judgment. Yo, Sword Emperor, am I fated to be a psychopath magnet? I even received full authority over the situation from the Vice Captain and the Temple Master. You're climbing up the ranks. Congrats. Didn't you give up on the reward knowing this would happen? I was actually impressed by your decision. There was so much tension between the rankers, I assumed a fight would break out if there happened to be a traitor. That's why I gave it up. But I didn't imagine it'd be this bad. I feel so bad for the 3 innocent guys. I guess I'll have to return once. You have not selected a stage reward. There's something I want to know. That's right. He's always been such a person. When we first entered the tower, religion was a big problem. The various religions and sects kept fighting over and over. That's when the heretic inquisitor appeared and killed them all. He's only ever known such methods. A new horizon of peace for religio. I thought the religious groups had all peacefully come to an agreement. But was that just the media covering up for them? That was close. Shit. Fuck. This one might actually get me. I am aware that my rash judgment has caused quite the turbulence. I am quite ashamed. Hunter Kim Gongja. This might be the end for the Celestial Marshal. Clan, you fucks. On the premise of receiving full authority from me, could you please stop the Sword Saint? You seriously? No. We can talk about you in depth later. Sword Saint Nim, please listen to me. The one you bowed your head to earlier today. Let's stop fighting and talk this out. I shall ask your granddaughter out. If she ever enters the tower, sure, I'll meet her. Could you please listen to the request of the one that might become your grandson-in-law? I have not forgiven them yet. I'm definitely not pausing the fight just to hear you out. It's just that after crossing swords, I'm certain I can kill them anytime. So it won't be too late to kill them after we've uncovered the traitor. Why are you telling me all this? You're on the right track. You can always kill them later. Is it over? Please, let's all be calm now. We don't know who the traitor here might be. We might even never find out the traitor. However, that's not the main thing. We can resolve this crisis even without finding the traitor. How is that possible? Selecting the Demon King's reward means that they'll be aiming for our lives. Demon King's Revaz Des's reward. Take a look at this. You may become the Empire's Chancellor, the Great General, or even the Head Knight. Once you select your position, you will also receive abilities and status deserving of the position. O hero of the goddess, gather up forces with your fellow heroes and destroy the Demon King's core on floor 20. It says the Demon King's core exists on floor 20. Don't focus on finding the traitor. That's a trap. The traitor might already be cowering in fear. It might even be that the system forcibly assigned the traitor. So, let's all kick the Demon King's ass together. If we get rid of the Demon King, the reward will also disappear. It's a simple problem. The goddess of protection smiles radiantly. The Demon King of Autumn Rain is annoyed. Though the tower may always try to test us, the solution will always be simple. Let's climb the tower. You are given the floor 12 quest. And break the Demon King's core. The 12th floor quest has begun. It's a nightmare. The rain of nightmares are raining down again. It's all over now. It's the Demon King. Wow, what is this? Why is everyone suddenly like this? Oh goddess, why have you forsaken us? This is all scripted, right? Why are the NPCs like this? The quest has begun. The Demon King of Fall Rain has arisen. You pitiful wretches. Did you think that calling humans from another world and giving them high position could turn them into your shields? Call as many as you like. Call thousands of warriors, thousands of knights. In the end, they are still humans like you are. I pity you for not knowing the end to your foolishness. The ones who don't see humans as humans. Ping 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 ping. Get swallowed by your ill intents. Empire Capital Defense. Level ASSS Mission Goal Warriors. You have secured a supply route by bravely fighting against the army of the Demon King. Sensing danger from this, the Demon King itself has appeared. The Demon King is able to summon monsters whenever he wishes. The Demon King is aiming for the center of the Ikim Empire, the capital, Hakamenia. Thankfully, the strength of the Demon King has weakened, as it had to manifest to a place far away. Stop the Demon King. If you lose the battle, the 13th floor will not be opened. He's weakened? That? I told you. This is not the time to fight amongst each other. This is unfair. Is this even a quest that's meant to be cleared? Even though it was a tutorial until the 10th floor, the difference in difficulties are 2. Stop right there. Let's keep calm. We can do it. The tower doesn't give quests that cannot be cleared. Have you forgotten? We're not simple hunt heirs here. You are the captain of the royal guards of the Ikem Empire. That means you should be leading the royal guards. We cannot clear the stage just with us, hunters. We must convince the NPC, raise them up and command them. Lead them to war as if they're actually humans. Mr. Sword Saint, we cannot fight against each other. You're the captain of the knights. Will a country where the captain of the knights and the royal guards draw swords against each other be able to fend off external threats? We've been given the roles of leaders and now is the time that we should be doing our duties. Crusader, this is the throne room but we can't see the king. Please help find the king along with the civil officials. It will be difficult to control the NPCs without their leader. Understood. Commander, yes, that's me. I really dislike hunters like you. One day we'll have to resolve that. But now, I cannot lose you, who's a commander. Haha. I'm starting to like Kim Ganja Hunter more and more though. You said that you'd be giving me all the power, so shut up and listen to what I'm saying. The soldiers at the walls are probably out of their minds due to the army in front of them. You, the commander, must go up to the walls yourself and give them morale. It's noblesse oblige. Whatever happens, protect the castle walls. If the walls are breached, it's the end for this stage. I have never broken my promise before ever since my birth. I'll protect it with my life. It's the orders from the captain. Everybody in the finance department, gather up. Well then, I'll get going first. What is this rain? Is it acidic? Whoa, that's huge. It's way bigger than huge.
Kim Gongya.
Miss Witch, call me the Black Dragon Master. I don't really like my nickname. How did you appear here out of nowhere? One of my skills. Teleportation. I can move to any place that I can see. Hey zombie, you should get killed by this girl. Teleportation. That's such a sweet skill. Then what are you doing here instead of going ahead to the castle? Obviously, I've come to take you there. I was on the 11th floor. You have a sword that works on the NPCs here, right? I don't know what that was, but if we have that, we can raise the morale of the NPCs. The person that the soldiers on the wall need is not me, but you. Make an agreement. Make a clear agreement verbally that you'd like to teleport with me. If not, I can't teleport you. That's the restriction of my skills. Hold on. Teleportation would at least be a S-ranked skill. Is it okay for you to tell me its restrictions as well? Isn't it your ace in the hole? That's a strange thing to say. According to you, I am the chancellor of this empire. Isn't it an obvious thing to do for a chancellor to pull out her ace in the hole to protect her country? There's no time. It doesn't matter how simply you do it. Just agree to it. I agree to the Black Dragon Master's skill usage. There's one more restriction. Teleportation. This is the end. Oh God, have mercy. We call them NPCs, but they are people no different humans. From Hook, please take pity on us. Even if they're just illusions, it doesn't mean that their fears are illusions as well. Thank you for bringing me here. From here I'll wait. I can't get chased away after only showing my junior my bad sides. Didn't become a guild master just by sitting still. Soldiers of Ikem Empire, rise! Did you think that these stone walls will protect you? Do you not know that the only walls truly protecting our empire are you men, the soldiers of the empire? It's the Chancellor. Rise! One day, these walls may fall and our homes might perish. But as long as you're still standing, our empire will not fall. Rise, O final walls of Ikem Empire, the warriors who are the empire itself. Until you no longer have hands to hold your swords and spears, rise for the empire, rise for yourselves. God is with us. The goddess of protection thanks you for the choice you've made. The goddess of protection gives out the last of her power. You are a true hero. The trauma of the enemy that you've killed is being reenacted. No one knew why, when, or where it appeared. The penalty depth is weak. Painting of hell. But when it did, crimson rain fell, pitiful ones. And where the rain fell, blood soon came after. You were born as humans to eat up humans. Each time a country fell, the territories of men became smaller and smaller. Retreat to an area where the rain doesn't fall. Whenever the records of each country disappeared, the history of humanity became smaller. Do you think that is the fate of humanity? I designate it as the karma of wild animals. It just rained. It's over. This is the end. Rain fell. What is the reason why I should not slaughter wild animals today? Rain fell. Where is our king? Please save us. And rain fell. O goddess of protection. The scribes saved using their old quills, and wordlessly accepted their fate that they would one day write the sentence, and so humanity came to extinction. Pitiful ones. Master of nightmare. King of all monsters. Get swallowed by your ill intents. At their final moments, the scribes gave it a name. The rain. The rain stopped. Ooh, dear goddess. The goddess is protecting the empire. No. This power wasn't even something amazing. It's just that rain stopped where the light of the holy sword shone upon. I did well to stay alive. All hail the goddess. All hail the Egyptian Empire. But sometimes, there were moments where little things were enough. And that was the case for the humans who only had little things left. The reason why there wasn't a single NPC in the throne room in the very beginning was because all the higher-ups have abandoned the country. God hasn't abandoned us. That was the reason why the tower set this empire as a stage, just like how the children who were abandoned by everybody were left in a mansion on the 10th floor. Rise. That's right. Get up. What kind of behavior are you showing in front of the chancellor? Grab your spears properly. Phew. Why are you staring at me like that? Is this your first time seeing someone from Ukraine make a speech? There are a lot of communists in our country. Although I don't like them, they sure do put out a good speech. I learned from them. It's nothing. That looked like a joke. She screwed that up. Kim Gong-ja, what are you going to do from now on? First, we should hold them off at the castle walls. That's right. The S-ranked skill of the Black Dragon Master is teleportation. But even if we fly straight to that place, we would probably get surrounded by monsters instantly. We must make a one-on-one situation with the Demon King first. We must bring the hunters while the soldier NPCs hold them off. Then we won't be pushed back. And if the Demon King deploys more monsters to forcibly penetrate the castle walls, when it does that, you should teleport me in front of the Demon King. So you're like a special force. Do you plan on dying? Anybody would have doubted that. But I plan on winning. Death didn't mean defeat for me. I have a hidden ace in the hole as well, trust me. Like you said, if you're a hunter, you'd have a secret hidden. I'll hope that your blade is strong enough to work on that boss. You're playing funny tricks, goddess. It's too pitiful to even call it a final resistance. Light. What use is light to those who won't harvest the rice grains of tomorrow? The times you've spent caring for those pitiful things have made you pitiful as well. Then I'll show my light as well. Lone warrior has died. They are not the pawn of the Demon King. That was at the direction of the throne room. The Sword Saint, Inquisitor and the Viper should be heading here with their individual troops. The Crusader would be searching for the king from your orders. That leaves the Countess. That person was not the traitor. For you to die first. You bastard. Black Dragon Lord, if the Countess really died, that means the tower is now connect with the outside world. Now, we should focus on what's in front of us now. Even a Demon King shouldn't be able to shoot those kinds of attacks constantly. Kim Gong-ja, protect the fallen castle door with me. The Demon King's army changed their formations. Are they trying to break through? Yeah, that's what I think as well. Teleport. Front line. There are no allies looking out for me here. Hey zombie, for just 1 minute, no, it doesn't matter if it's only for 30 seconds. Hold them back by yourself. In order to win this war, you must be the beacon of hope for everybody. It doesn't matter how long it is. The important part is that you show yourself holding back those bastard monsters by yourself. You don't call a human that survives for 30 years a hero. In a time where everybody desperately needs 30 seconds, the human that brings them that 30 seconds is a hero. Be a hero. I've promised you that I'd teach you swordsmanship until you've reached the 20th floor, right? Although it's a little early, it's time for a practical lesson. Put your back foot at an angle. Point your front foot forward. Now look ahead. There are two goblins at the very front. Their normal eyesights are bad and their eyes are even closed because of the dust clouds. In addition to that, your holy sword is shiny as well, so it's perfect for stealing their vision. The important thing in a fight is not an absolute second, but a relative second. Use your blade to steal the opponent's vision and gain that 1 second. Like that, my 1 second was slightly faster than my heart. Let's go, partner. And my blade will be slightly faster than my 1 second. It's time to be a hero. That's one. Take care of the one to your left next. Killing one after another. Killing the next one before the last one even dropped dead. A symphony of the sword. That was only 1 second. Don't disconnect your sword swings. Connect your strikes. It's just like music. A low note is a setup for a high note. Connect them. If you've swung your sword downwards, swing it back up. If you follow that, your sword will flow continuously. A sword's flow is a fight against time. A novice can only dominate 1 second at best. They're done after a single swing. On the other hand, someone with a bit of experience can dominate 5 seconds. Do not lose control over time. You're not done after you cut one down. Find the next path. A normal person simply lets time flow, but that should be taboo for a swordsman. Live every 1 second to its maximum. A swordsman lives by the sword. Did you think living 1 second was easy? You're not actually living if you simply let time flow. You're only truly living when you are dedicating something to time. Gongja, you are a swordsman. That's why you need to live by the sword. It's now been 10 seconds. Suddenly had a thought. Why did the tower give an X-rank skill to a bastard like him? It didn't have to be some great saint. It wouldn't have been a problem if the skill was given to a somewhat normal person. So why, out of all people, was it given to that psychopath? Or is the tower unconquerable by anyone except Yusuha? In order to reign at the top, do I have to be like that asshole? As if, I'm going to clear floor 20 in place of the Flame Emperor. Floor 32. And floor 50. Even floor 100. I'll show you. Your existence becomes better defined. Hunter Kim Gongja is leveling up. You are now a D-rank hunter. Congrats. That was 30 seconds. May fortune be with you. That was fantastic. That was fantastic. My name is Marcus Callenbury, young man. The second time. My name is Yusuha. Farewell. This is the second time the rank 1 hunter has told me their name. Different names, different people. And I realize that I have become different as well. That's why I'm able to do now what I could have never done back then. My name is Kim Gongja, sir. Let us fight together, young man. Rank 1 Hunter Sword Saint. The Empire's head knight joins the fight. Sorry for being late. I could have arrived sooner. But leading the troops turned out to be a harder task than I thought. Thank you, Hunter Kim Gongja. We will thankfully accept the time that you have bought us. This is an order from the great general everyone. Rank 4 Hunter Head of the Temple of the Omnipotent God. Heretic Inquisitor. The Empire's great general, please slaughter the sons of bitches that dared to bear their fangs at the Empire. Brought the troops. Do not falter. The goddess is on our side. My surroundings are silent. Whoa! There is only a single thought that fills my head. Only go forward. Well, good job. It took me a while because I had to bring my guildies along with the royal troops. But don't worry. I'll show you why we're called the Celestial Martial Clan. He's not listening. Is he fully immersed? He's got cojones. I like it. Hey, my name is Liaofan. You probably can't hear me, but it doesn't matter. You saved my life in the royal chamber back then. Did you think the Celestial Martial Clan leader wouldn't pay back his debt? Only look forward while you charge. I'll watch your left. I'm giving you the VIP treatment. I've yet to let a single person die while they stand to my right. Go, Rising Star. I'll protect you. I'm sorry for being late. I found the Emperor, but he had already committed suicide by drinking poison. That is fine. Instead of rallying up the soldiers, it'll be better if you just join the battle. Of course. Huh? Hunter Kim Gongja? Don't bother him. He's enjoying his precious time right now. You poor things. Did you think that you own the time that you were given? Your goddess has grown weak. You no longer have a guardian deity. Who will you vermins rely on now? Or will you prove your own existence? That shall be just fine. Show me. Hey, witch! Put up the mirrors already. I know. I missed the first one, but I won't let it happen again. Scatter. Sword Saint. Viper. Nice. Now's our chance. I'll teleport us to the Demon King. Get close to me. Kim Gongja. Grab on. Right. If you don't come, we'll leave you behind. I'll show you the might of the Celestial Martial Clan. This sight will soon vanish. For me to have misunderstood such a kind young man, these people won't remember anything that happened. However, hey partner, it's time to bring down the boss, you goof. Just because they won't remember, doesn't mean that things will disappear. Let's go. Like how a person that died on floor I and a spirit that died on floor 99 arrived here. When I return, nothing will be solved. But I'll be a bit stronger. Okay. Teleport. And I'll do things a bit better. How interesting. Are you the goddess's heroes? I made you all aware of a traitor amongst yourselves. Yet you desperately hold onto your trust in each other, stitching that rag back together. Rags can never become a proper dress. Kim Gongja. Don't. I'm sorry. Let's meet again in the next life. Ha, so foolish. You might not remember the events of today. Have you come to kill me, hero? No, I came here to die to you, fucker. You have died. Now, the condition for your skill has been fulfilled by your death. Randomly copying Demon King of the Autumn Rain skills. It's time for round 2. I had another thought. Randomly copying Demon King of the Autumn Rain skills. Why did the tower, after giving such a power to someone like Yusuha, give an opportunity like this to someone as worthless as me? I checked all the skills. Want me to read them to ya? Perhaps the tower is, yes please. Alright, listen closely. Disappointed in the attitude demonstrated by the hunters. Resentment pours like rain rankus effect. They don't see. They don't hear. People have a tendency to act like something doesn't exist if they can't see it in front of their eyes. They are blind. Yes, they are. Ignorant fools. So show them. Expose and show how many have died from their ignorance. The heavens will gladly bestow crimson rain, matching the blood of the innocent of this world. However, only blood that you have witnessed can become rain. Without a doubt, Flame Emperor Yusuha definitely smashed through floor 10. Did the tower not think that was a shame? This is the next skill. Echoes of a Crying Heart rank A+ effect. You can strengthen your aura using your emotions as fuel. The stronger your emotions, the more reactive your aura will get. Resentment, anger, sadness, happiness. It doesn't matter what emotion it is. Fire burns without discriminating the wood it's been fed. However, you will become increasingly addicted to the used emotions. Every floor has a hidden quest. I'm sure floor 12 isn't an exception. And here's the next skill. 100 Ghost Summoning rank S effect. You can summon the ones you've murdered as monsters. Your agents of death will not inherit abilities or memories from the life they had. They will simply be summoned as monsters like goblins, orcs, zombies, skeletons, etc. However, you can only summon once a week. These 3 are the skills that have caught my attention. I'm gonna go with this one. Huh? Really? I'm not really feeling it. This will be the best at least until floor 20. I still don't get it. But do whatever you want. I'm sure you're scheming something. You can look forward to it, right, Sword Emperor, my man? You're an encyclopedia when it comes to Sword Saint's daily routine, right? Huh? Well, yeah. Marcus is totally an old man. He has his day planned out from the moment he wakes up to the moment he goes to bed. Please let me know his dinner schedule. I need it for something. Sure. Selection complete. Copying skill. You will return 24 hours back to the past. And thus, I ended up seeing the Demon King's trauma. You are currently a D-rank hunter. You are penalized by the skill, but reenacting the trauma of your killer. The level of the penalty is medium. Hungry Ghost Hell. Let's talk about this nightmare another time. Are you leaving already? Yes. Floor 11 is opening soon. I have to get ready if I don't want to fall behind. How are you getting prepared when you don't even know what it entails? Floor 2 is no problem, but on floor 12, where the Demon King intervenes, you all. Gongja? Are you okay? You don't look so hot. Do you have a stomach ache? I'm fine. I got a bit emotional thinking about how such amazing people are here with me. It really made me realize how much things have changed. Anyways, yes, that's right. I know the situation on floor 11. Not only that, I also know floor 11's quest. I was given the information for clearing floor 10. Can I presume that you're bringing this up because you plan on sharing the information with us? Of course. However, I have a condition. There will be a time when I ask for a favor. Please listen to my favor. I can't tell you what that favor is right now. But I promise that it does not involve endangering anyone's life or asking for money. If you think I'll be asking for the impossible, you're welcome to reject it once you hear the favor. That sounds like a great condition to me. There's almost no problem that can't be solved by having knowledge ahead of time. I'm all for it. As long as we are able to deny your request. I accept your terms. I guess I'll first hear you out. It doesn't seem like a bad deal for us. I'm also in favor. Sweet. Step I complete. I'll tell you then. From floor 11 to floor 20, we'll be helping the Ejim Empire. I see. Floor 1 to 10 was the tutorial. Starting floor 11, we will have to join a large battle. I'll have to give my guild members a bit of a heads up. They're just not fit for fighting. And with this, floor 2 has become easier to clear. Well then, I'll be on my way. By the way, Paladin Nim, Premium da experience the He Premium Coffee and DS? You're the Vice Captain of the Vigilante Corps, right? Would you like to go on a walk with me? I have something I want to consult with you about. I was about to get going as well. As long as the walk won't take too long. That won't be the case. 30 minutes will be enough. Then it'll be fine. I'll gladly accept this date. See how there's not an announcement yet? I'm telling you, it was an unnamed newbie that cleared it. You really believe that? The major guilds are probably just negotiating things out. I want to clear a floor too. How does no one have any information on the person that cleared floor 10? Hey zombie, he's following you. Are you sure? Yep. But don't look behind. You wouldn't be able to spot him even if you turned around. The old man has a stealth skill as well. It's almost flawless. I get it, so just make sure that he's properly following me. There's something that I realized from my last try. It'll be a shortcut to destruction. Kim Gongja. Where are we headed? From here on out, there's only the slums. There's a store I want to introduce to you. Paladin Nim. Until now, I've been baiting the Sword Saint. I purposely tried to grab his attention, using the information I got from the Guardian Spirit. 4093, the Sword Saint started tailing me as soon as he spotted me. Of course, Paladin here doesn't know that. A store? It's a store run by an unknown pharmacist, but she's really skilled. She'll hit it big time with just a bit of recognition. I want you to take a look at it and help her out with business. Is what you just said the truth? So she's activated lie detection. Of course. Why would I lie to you, Paladin Nim? I'm just taking caution. You're not scheming anything suspicious, are you? I'm trying to receive help from you, Paladin Nim. If anything, I'll be the one in danger, not you. Please trust me. I'm sure they were all deemed as the truth. I'm sorry. People often tell me that I'm too careful. Let's keep going. Customer. You're still open? The store's closed for the day, but you're always welcome. You are my first regular after all. But who's that with you? She's the vice captain of the Vigilante Corps. Her alias is Paladin. The vice captain of the Vigilante Corps. This should be the normal reaction for your average hunter. She's an extremely important person. What brings her here? Gasp. Is it a drug bust? I am indeed operating in this shady place. But I promise that I haven't made any drugs or a single gram of harmful medicine. I've always lived conscientiously. I promise to keep living conscientiously. So please, there's no need to investigate me. I take back what I said about normal. She probably activated lie detection again. I bet she's confused because everything was the truth. Don't worry. That's not why I brought her here. I know how much of a kind and skilled person you are. Then why? You're not getting enough business for how skilled you are. I thought that was a shame, so I wanted to introduce you to the vice captain. By introduce, you mean, Why don't you give her some potions to sample? Who knows? If they're super effective, maybe she'll even sign a contract with you. I'm sure things will start going well for you if you can be a supplier. For the Vigilante Corps. You're an angel. You helped me back when my store was about to be foreclosed. You put in a large order. And now, you're even helping me form connections. How could I ever repay you? Excuse me. Except for that man, I would like everyone to step out. This old man wishes to quietly have a talk with him.